Welcome back to Mac's Garage. As always, if you like what you see, hit the like, share, subscribe, or whatever helps out in the algorithm when you're watching this video. That seems to change. So whatever it is, if you do it, I appreciate it. Thank you. On to this video. So I have not really done videos in a while because I've just been flat out too busy. The last video I did, actually I posted it last Friday, was putting tires and balance beads on this truck I'm standing in front of. Good news, they're working really nice. The tires are good. The balance beads are working well. It rides smoother than it was before. That's all positive. This video is going to be fairly quick and easy for me to edit because I still don't really have a lot of time to devote to that. I'm just busy. But I wanted to go over what happens when you show a beater vehicle that you have money and you're willing to spend it on it. Since doing the video, or at least filming it, where I put the balance beads and the tires and all that stuff, I'm going to go through a quick rundown of what I've done to this truck. Upper and lower ball joints and axle joint on this passenger side. I kind of knew that beforehand. In fact, I had those parts on hand before I even did the tires. And I did those before I started driving the truck on the tires. Steering system, basically the entire thing. I haven't changed the steering box, although it is leaking and sloppy, and I probably should. But all the linkages on the steering system have been replaced. The starter has been replaced twice now because this one came from the part store with a bolt that wouldn't, or a bolt hole that looked halfway decent but would not tighten down at all. So the upper bolt was good, the lower bolt, it got almost snug before it started stripping. So that's the second starter I've put on. I put a radio and a backup camera in it. That was kind of on me. I fully intended to use this as my plow truck before I bought the other one. So I guess that's more money of me showing that I had money to spend on it, so I cared. The breakage has been the starter. So I've done that twice. That actually left me stranded. So that one, when I went to start it, it went and then stopped. So I wasn't even sure what it was. I thought maybe the engine had locked up or something, but there's a video on that on here too. So that one was one thing that broke. That left me stranded. This is now the second vehicle that's ever left me stranded in a way that I couldn't limp it home on my own. The first one was a Ford Escort many years ago, and then this one. So those are the only two vehicles I've ever had to have towed. And realistically, I could have got a starter and put it in the parking lot where it was at, but I just wasn't going to do that. Oh, yep, I see that now. The thermostat decided to start leaking, so I'm leaking coolant. The brake caliper on the driver's side decided to start leaking. So that is leaking brake fluid now, which is neat. Cool. Except for it cost me money, so that sucks. Which I haven't fixed that one yet. In fact, I just found that like 10 minutes ago. Codes. I just did the ABS light started to come on. It's got an ABS sensor wire that is literally like wrapped in electrical tape. I assumed it was going to be that. Nope, it is something to do with the pump power. I don't remember the code. Something with the module itself. Could be a wiring issue, could be the module, I don't know. The reason that I care more so than ABS is because when the ABS is out on this truck, cruise doesn't work. And I like cruise control. Oh, it does a cool thing when you turn the high beams on now. It like totally freaks the electrical system out. So that's cool. There are like 25 codes in this truck. Actually, there's not, because I just had the battery disconnected for the starter. So I'm sure most of those are cleared right now. But I scanned it before I took it apart, mainly because I was curious about the ABS, it has a ton of codes. Um, yeah, I'm sure there's more, but I'm just not thinking about it right now. So, yeah, I spent quite a bit of money putting wheels and tires on this and a radio with backup camera, and now it has turned into a total pile of crap. Which is normal. Anytime you have an old vehicle that you start spending money on, everything else breaks. That's just kind of how they go. So I'll work through these. Maybe some of them will make it on the channel, some of them won't. And that's mostly a time on my end. It takes a lot longer to make videos than it does to just fix stuff. I pretty well guarantee I'm not going to do the caliper on video because it'll take me triple the amount of time, and a caliper's not that big a deal. You can find videos on that anyway. So thanks for watching. Probably not a real exciting video, but stay tuned. I'll have more stuff coming up. In fact, I have some stuff that is from, I filmed like a full year ago that I would really like to edit and get together. And actually this is probably a fairly good time to do it. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you later.